48 or 72 hours of no eating.
Yo, 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 yo. Day 5. All right. Dang, my bad. I was already looking at the video. But yeah, though, this day 5, man, I got a video for y'all to watch with me, man. We're gonna analyze day 5. How do I feel in day 5, man? I feel like oh shit. I don't really feel I don't really feel bad, but early when I had woke up earlier, I did feel as though my eyes. Hold on, yo 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 yo. I do feel like as though my eyes were being like twisted and like like really. It was a lot of pressure. I don't know why. When I woke up this morning, I'm like, oh shit, what the hell? I just feel like that's just more pressure and things relieving itself. A lot of strain I put on my eyes and stuff. Like I do a lot of squinting because I wear glasses. I haven't worn my glasses in a while, so that's probably what that is. But it wasn't nothing too crazy though. It is. I don't feel like it only lasted like when I for an hour when I woke up. It was just like a lot of pressure, and it was like kind of felt like the beginning of a pressure headache, but it went away. So I was happy about that. And I'm still my body is still like reserving a lot of energy, and I know I look a little slimmer. Um, I know I look a little slimmer, and I'm gonna end up burning more fat, so I'm gonna look even more slim, which is not a bad thing because once you break the fast correctly, your muscles has this thing called muscle memory. So I'm gonna get those right back immediately. I'm gonna be like Broly for real. This is like untapped muscle fibers. It's just gonna wake up again, and it's gonna be like I never left. So I'm not even really worried about that. But atrophy is a thing though when it comes to fasting though. But muscle memory is too. But yeah. How do I feel about my? Today is the first day my stomach actually started to like growl. Now I'm really hungry. It feels empty today. Now the previous days, the other 4 days, I didn't feel any of that, but I'm starting to feel it now. And another thing that I'm starting to feel that man I forgot all about. It's like you get very irritable when fasting. You can easily get irritable. It's because your body is trying to regulate itself, and it's you're breaking patterns. It's not used to this because you know your body is like its own organism that you're supposed to control. You're supposed to tame. It's like venom. Really, it's really like venom, and it's like it has impulses. So once you encode a habit into those impulses, it's gonna always have that impulse cycle created, and it's gonna always come back around. It's gonna always come back around in a circle. Always, always. So you gotta break this, and now that's what I'm doing. I'm breaking it. I'm getting irritated. I ain't gonna lie, because like the slightest thing too, like it's really annoying the shit out of me. And the main thing is the noises, like the noises that's really getting to me. Like the neighbor, upstairs neighbor, making noise. He make noise a lot. And we had a conversation about that because I'm an adult. We had conversations about that, but he make noise, and then there's the people across the hall from me. I don't even know. They probably just. I don't know if they doing it. I don't think they doing it intentionally. I don't know. They got some stuff on them, but it's super loud. The walls just super thin. That's all. Just got super thin walls, super thin ceiling, super thin floor, and then outside is like they make noise sometimes outside. Like people with loud music playing at like 3 in the morning. Like what the hell? Like come on, bro. People got to sleep. People got to work in the morning. But and I'm noticing that like the irritation and that irritation pattern cycle is also I would indulge in food when I got annoyed, and I'm starting to draw that. I'm starting to draw that. I'm starting to connect that pattern. When I used to get annoyed, I used to eat so I can calm myself down because I don't do any like I don't drink or anything like that. So I know people use that too as a crutch, so that's what I use as a crutch was the food. Like, oh man, let me calm myself down. Let me go do this. Let me go. I'm like, damn, that's what my body really yearning for right now. That shit is crazy. But this is not gonna be a long stream today. It's gonna be a decent little length. I don't know. I might find another video for us to watch for y'all to watch with me. So we finna watch this weird side effects of fasting.
A 32-year-old patient attempted fasting for 72 hours for the first time. At 65 hours, her lips turned blue and her heart started pounding as if it was going to come out of her chest. Was this a bad thing? Was it dangerous? Let's talk about that. When you stop consuming calories, your body goes into an endocrine fight between your thyroid and your liver. It is a strive for survival on who's going to metabolically manage the body. When calorie consumption stops, the human body uses two endocrine systems to try to save the day. It's a battle between the thyroid and the liver, and they're both trying to save the body through a metabolic puzzle. The thyroid begins with its very close, tight connection to our metabolism. And when calories stop coming in, the thyroid sends out a major signal to shut down the system, decrease the rate of the heart, decrease the body's temperature, and for heaven's sakes, do not try to repair anything within the body. This endocrine signal is very strong and happens robustly within those first 24 hours of fasting. And it is in striking contrast to what's going on in your liver. Your liver says, hey, I could make a different fuel. Let me work on that and supply an abundance of energy so that we survive this time of no resources. When patients attempt to fast for an extended number of hours, like 48 or 72 hours of no eating, and during that time, they get a profound level of fatigue, it is a signal.
A profound level of fatigue, she said. That's what I'm slightly starting to feel that now. I think by day 7, that's when it's really gonna hit me. So my body can really do good on 5 days with no food so far. But that day 7, always, anytime I do like a short fast window, it always do. And for me, 7 days is a short fast window for me because I've did extended days and I'm not flexing or nothing like that. That shit is hard. I had to get used to that shit. You really get to know you want to know yourself? Starve your damn body, man. Man, it's not even just about starving your body, but man, refuse food and fuel for your body. Tell your body to rely on something else. Man, your body going, what? You gonna see? You gonna see you gotta at least do a fast once in your life. Once in your life so you can understand like it's different, man. You understand what your problems is and where you at as an individual, man. You can hear your thoughts better. I feel like I can hear God better. I feel like I'm really locked in. I said that before, but yeah, your body is really in a flight for real. It's like it don't know where to go because it's you. It's the mind that's doing that though. At this point, it's the mind that's really operating in that mode. Man, yeah, it's really crazy when you're doing it. So
Signal that this stress test, this time without any calories, has really been too much for either their thyroid or their liver or both. Let's take a look at this patient. This young woman who was attempting to fast was not new to stressing her metabolism. She'd been using the ketogenic diet for over a year and had improved her metabolism by limiting the number of meals she was having during the day. These two red spikes are when her blood sugars rose and fell after eating. Her production of ketones was not insignificant. She had a baseline ketone production.
ketones is something that your body starts to do once you've been doing an extended fast. Ketones is basically your body starting to like burn a lot of like excess like stored fat and then using it for energy and it become ketones. And another thing people don't talk about, probably gonna talk about like on the next video is ketone breath, fasted breath. Yeah, how your breath stinking like a motherfucker. But yeah, let me get back to this.
Production that was a little above zero point 0.5. And then 24 hours into her fast, a transition happened. The glucose production fell. She was no longer eating glucose and she'd used up all of her storage, while the ketone production coming out of her liver was like a tsunami of energy. As she continued to fast through the next day, she peaked her ketones at over 3. It was during this time that her heart was palpitating and the energy seemed to pour out of her body. This is when she got a little freaked out. So, was it safe? Well, the answer in this 34-year-old female is yes, it was safe. Her body's production coming out of the liver won. At the same time, her thyroid was sending out the APB to shut down that heart rate, decrease that core body temperature. The liver was in process of rescuing her metabolism by producing an abundance of ketones. This wasn't something she mastered over the last 2 or 3 days. This was something her body had been practicing for the better part of 6 months. In that first 24 hours, her body did shut down that blood supply. Those extremities, including her fingers, nose, and lips, had less blood supply in preparation that her liver couldn't do what it did. And she did get cold with some blue lips. But that pounding of her heart was also in response to a tsunami of energy that had come out of her liver to respond to this lack of resources that she was eating. Although she was uncomfortable, her body did respond to this stress. If you're watching this and saying, but I'm not a 34-year-old female and I haven't lost 30 pounds on the keto diet for the past year, so is it safe for me to fast? Especially if you have the symptoms of getting very fatigued or a pounding heart when you do fast. Well, the answer is similar to the one I would give to somebody trying to begin an exercise program. I would not send you out the door to run 26.2 miles on the first day of that program. Just like when you're enhancing that body's metabolism, I would not ask you to fast for 48 or 72 hours in the first season of improving your metabolism. It is only through a graceful advancement of metabolism that this patient's success story was accompanied with a improvement in her energy, better brain function, and that 30-pound weight loss. If you want to learn more about how to walk through this keto continuum in a safe way and when is the best time to fast, check out this video. I'll teach you.
You wouldn't settle for Bateman when there's Batman?
Solve the riddle and be free.
What is dusk? You don't have to answer in the
the wagon. So when people come in and say, how do I push restart? How do I get back on the ketogenic diet? The first thing I like to point out is this natural trend that you find when you are on a ketogenic diet. So find what step they're on. And again, as I've been writing the chapters of this book saying, how can you say, all right, I did well for a while, I fell off, and I really need help getting either to the next level or back on this game again. What I like folks to do is to look at what step they're on. These are the natural steps that I see as patients learn about a ketogenic diet, and then they march through to one of these steps. So this is really tiny writing, but hang in there. The first phase that we see people at is they eat every couple of hours. 2 to 4 hours is very common before the ketogenic diet. If you've read the book, I talk about lowering carbs to 20 or less per day. And within 10 days of doing that, they start to eat further apart. Even if you say nothing to them, if I teach them about this, they kind of watch for it. And some people resist it. They're like, no, I've always eaten this way. And I'm like, try to just listen to your body. But what naturally happens when you go from a high carbohydrate or a standard American diet to a ketogenic diet is the satiety is much stronger, and your hunger really is less. It is about a 6 to 8 interval that they go between meals, and it sets in about the second week. Now, some people never get out of this next phase, and I've learned that is a sign they're probably not keto adapted. This number 3, I love listening for this in my support group as we go around and we talk about some of the highs or lows that we've had over the week of keto. This past couple of weeks we talked about temptations and some of the ways to say no to temptations, and then some of those people that sabotage you. So there was um, a few folks that accidentally miss a meal. And when they say that in group, my brain instantly says, oh, they're keto adapted. And what that means chemically is your liver is producing ketones every day, every day. That production of ketones is a supply from fat. When you first go on the ketogenic diet, when you first go from a standard American diet to the ketogenic diet, you really can't make that level of ketones steadily. You'll kind of do it in waves. That system is very used to burning glucose. Those first few days, we really like those carbs to actually be as close to zero as you can get them. I say 20 or less because people are figuring out what is a carbohydrate. But the longer you're on the ketogenic diet, that becomes this easy thing where you now understand that has carbohydrates in it and that doesn't. But if they can go to zero, they start producing a trickle of ketones. And not until about that 6th, 7th, 8th day do you start to see that they are producing a steady amount. It takes an even more robust level of ketones in your circulation to suppress the appetite, where one day they say, we went to the ER, I have this problem. That would be my story. I'm sorry. I got taken to the ER, got distracted, had a busy day, and really forgot to eat. I'll tell you, before the ketogenic diet, it would only be on a rare time in the last decade that I would have forgotten to eat. I find that patients that forget to eat, I would have significant cause to think about prior to studying the ketogenic diet. Standard American diet, that is not normal to forget to eat. Those cravings for food show up every 2 to 4 hours. The next phase that I ask patients to go to after they say, gosh, for the first time in my life, I missed a meal and I didn't even notice. The next thing I ask them to do is plan for that. Go to step 4, which is reduce your meals to twice a day and make.
That's the thing, man. I know that's hard. That's hard for anybody to do. The average person never done a fast before. Been eating since they was born. And like to just up and do that is definitely a shock to your system because food tastes so good. I'm not anti-food. I'm not anti-food. I'm just, you got to be responsible when you eating this shit. Like it's all type of foods that I love, and I'm gonna eat more responsibly. But and also fasting is not even just about like losing weight. It's really mental, especially for me. I'm at the point where it's mental because I know how to burn. I know how to get the fat off my body. I know how to do that shit. But the one thing is like it's all mental and spiritual for me personally. But it's good for you. It's good. Of course, it's good for losing weight. But for me, it's mental discipline. Especially if you're on your journey. If you're a young man, you're a young guy coming up, man. You're trying to really get yourself some discipline, but you can't knock certain habits. Man, I'm telling you, fast. Start off intermittent fasting. And then after that, do your 5-day fast. That's your first thing. And then just go by fives after that until you get to 30. Man, you start off small. You can't just jump into it like willy-nilly. I knew a dude that did that. He jumped right into it. The dude never done a fast before. His ass ended up going in the hospital. He developed a damn ulcer because he just up and did it. He just did it cold turkey. He just stopped. He didn't even weed himself off of food. He didn't even you go from eating like 5 times a day, all throughout the day, all throughout the night, not working out at all. He just eating unhealthy. And then that dude he thought he could do that, but it don't work like that though. Do not. You can really hurt yourself.
Make that your option. This is going to be really important when we talk about Jim's story in a minute. Twice a day meals are not that uncommon. If you go back over the history of mankind, twice a day meals are not. 3 times a day is our American traditional standard, but I would contend that that's probably not evolutionarily the best way for us as adults to eat. So once they get to keto adapted, I push them to say, plan to only eat 2. The next step.
And another reason why I think she probably saying like it's not good for us to eat more than 2 times a day as adults is because we're not growing no more. We're fully developed. Only thing that's still like Only thing we need to worry about is like cell production because we need cells like our body to be healthy. That's it because we're not growing anymore. Like we can eat all that shit when we like adolescents, teenagers, even college. But once we fully mature, 25, no, we don't need to. When you get in your 30s, your body, no, no, no. We don't though. Food is good though. I love food, but you can't worship it though.
That I ask them to do is that they push all of their calories, so those 2 meals, to happen within an 8-hour window. Now, this is not always easy for patients. This can really be unsettling for them at first to say, how do I put them all in 8 windows? For the first time, as I'm walking through rules and behaviors, I'll talk about calories. Usually, I've not talked about calories to this point. And in the timeline of patients, this is usually at the
Oh my God, why do I keep doing this, man? I keep turning my mic off, bro. I don't even know if y'all heard any of that. So I'm gonna say it again, man. Damn if I can remember. Yeah, so it's good to understand the fast that you're doing and to research when you jump into a fast. And what else? Um don't just jump into doing a fast, but I think that everybody should at least do a fast or like incorporate it and and like and it's good to only they she said that we should only eat twice a day as an adult because we already are fully developed human beings. We don't have to continue to eat because unlike in our adolescence and teen years and early college years, our body is still able to grow a little bit until you get to like 25 and like 30 and you slow down, metabolism starts to slow down. So that makes sense. So we eat a lot in our childhood. We don't have to eat that much as we get older because now we only need nutrition because we're fully adult, fully grown adults. So we only need nutrition. And I'm not saying like don't have the days where you eat what you want to eat. All I'm saying is it's good. It's good to experience that to see, really understand yourself. And I'm really doing it for mental purposes, man. That's what I'm doing it for, mental purposes. I have no problem with getting in the gym and locking in. And since this is my 30-day fast again, it's end of the year, I am brushing up on information. And I'm gonna continue to keep rereading stuff too that I kind of like slipped my mind and I forgot about. Because I don't know everything. So, but I will say I'm speaking from experience because I have done that. And yeah, I think that's why I'm the end of that, man. This is the 30-day fast, day 5, man. It's day 5, man.